Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Wester on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He has this one past the 15 to start downhill into Bengals territory. And it's 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it 2nd and 4. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Play action. Here's Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, Jackson. Throws comes. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Henry has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. He misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Brooks now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. Just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone...
Ravens get him. Down he goes. Offense in a hurry up here. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Not an enviable spot as they come up, 3rd and long.
Here we go. Wide 80, 11, 11, 11, 11.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
That's taken on the 7. And gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Lamar now from the gun. Finding Flowers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Jackson now on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. 4th down. It's Jackson. Headed out right. Nothing right. Airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength. We just showed it off.
And they try to cow right forward, but only a couple of yards there. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now it's Lamar. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked up Alex Singleton. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. Give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Gun. Stop.
They've got a man in motion. Burrow on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play back at the 8.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, might as well punt it.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Setting up the screen. It's Flowers. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And dose of the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Right back to Flowers they go. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Takes it in at the 21. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
26-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Ready? 11, Thomas. 12. Stop.
Looking to throw. He's going deep. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Here we go. 11. 180. 11, mighty. 11.
Looking to throw. He's it downfield. It's Chase. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brooks now on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Stop. 180. It's hot. 11, mighty.
first down. Here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go. 180, 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's get set. Sahad. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. Sahad.
Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Gun. Sahad. 180, 11. Sahad.
Again, it's Burrow. He put everything he had into this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing again on second and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go.
13 yards.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That is Compton, and it's Higgins again. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will reach the end zone for 6. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take the lead on that successful kick. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Connects on the crosser. Gets some space around midfield. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There was whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Henry. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Waddle makes the catch. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They find space for a few yards that time. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Jackson now on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Here we go. 11. Hey, can.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Here we go. 180. Raise up. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. gets it here to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henry on second. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third down, they need 7. They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th down. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
11.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete, so we've got 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. The left side, caught by Higgins. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A gain of 15 there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1, right?
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Throw left side, complete. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 29-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Gun. Shot.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. It's his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 12. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals jump in front now by 5.
Ravens 16.
Here's Western on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Brings up second and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's back to throw. Passes man, it's cut by Andrews. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
10 yards.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore.
First down.
Ravens trailing by
First and
5.
10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down. Here's Lamar. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here he is to throw. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down from the 42. This is Mitchell. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4.
Go ahead. Hey, middle. Right shot. Middle. Hey, report.
Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. Running down the left side. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Running right with Mitchell. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. He'll look to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing now. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And the pressure's there. He goes down. two-point conversion.
Ravens 22, Bengals 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's got the squiver. He brushed him off with ease. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
11, to Hunt. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. To Hunt.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. What? To Hunt. 11, 11 Thomas. To Hunt.
Burrow to the air now. Connects on the crosser. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
11 mighty. 11, big 13. Big
Burrow back to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board, they go for 2nd. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game.
I'm fine, ready?
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Gun. Shot. Can. 11. 12. Shot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good. What a kick to win the game. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Baltimore.